I play Far Cry 3, which I wish there were more people playing that multiplayer because played the single player. Single player's pretty awesome. There's some problems with it, just tone, and I don't know, kind of, I don't know exactly how to put it. There's just some issues I have with it, but not a lot. And what it comes down to is it's a fun game, and um, a couple of glitches aside, it's really fun, and you should pick it up, and you should add me as a friend on Xbox, and we should play multiplayer because the multiplayer is a lot of fun. You die really quickly, but it's fun. Only problem is there's like it's hard to find a match. Maybe like 400 people playing team deathmatch and like 100 matches, but it's like an even amount of matches, and I like can't join really because it's all full. Or there's just nobody playing any other game type, and it's sad because that's a fun game, and it's awesome editor. And I played Far Cry 2, and I like Far Cry 3 a lot more, um, just in general. But it just really sucks because, like I said, awesome editor. I had some great times playing custom maps in the second one, and it sucks that I'm not finding any people. Anybody who's playing is just playing the multiplayer, playing with a mic or without a mic, not talking. I'm usually not even talking, but I really wish I could find some people. That's where I found some of my first friends on Xbox was playing Far Cry 2. I might even be a PS2 person or PS3, PS4 person, if not for Far Cry 2 and finding friends on that, because I found so many people. It was awesome. We used to play um, great custom maps, some made by some of the people, some you just try. There was one, and I can't remember what it was called. Maybe you guys know, and if you guys know what it's called, and if there's any version of it in Far Cry 3, please let me know, because I'll just run around in that and check it out on my own. But it was all angled, the entire area, so you would spawn in a house, and as soon as you turned, your camera would be all messed up because of the way it was done, and it's really cool. And just a very interesting way. You see a map editor, and you see a lot of remakes of classic maps. That's cool. It's cool if a game can look like another game. You know, and it's Far Cry 3 is much better. Far Cry 2, every map looked like it was set in Africa. Far Cry 3, a lot of maps look like they're set in the jungle, because those are the settings of the respective games. But at the same time, you can really make some really cool things with what the editor gives you. And I wish I could see some awesome maps, because I suck at the map editor. But like, I know there's got to be some really awesome things out there that just aren't getting in the spotlight, and it's not even the developer's fault at all. Because they have like a whole gaming spotlight thing where you can play the custom maps that people make. It's awesome, really cool. It really works really well. Great game, but just not enough people playing it. For the multiplayer at least. And that's one problem I have with achievements, that a lot of people. I mean, I agree with what most people say, that multiplayer achievements suck. They shouldn't exist because it's really stupid. Because it relies so much on one, you have to hope that the game doesn't suck at multiplayer. There aren't any massive glitches. Two, it makes it so that you better you better hope that the game's still popular, and 2 years from now, when you pick up the game used, and you've got to play through a game where there's two people playing in the multiplayer, and you're not going to get a full match, and you're not going to get that achievement, and that really sucks. And then also, it's just so dependent on other people's skills. If you suck at multiplayer, you can play a game on easy. Hell, you can play it on the hardest difficulty. You get into multiplayer and somebody knows some sort of glitch or something, or everyone's a higher level than you, you're probably going to be screwed in most games. You can make your way up there, but it's also so time consuming. So, yeah, I agree, multiplayer achievements shouldn't exist. If a game has shitty multiplayer or comes out around a big multiplayer launch or something like that, Probably not gonna, get a lot of people continuing to play anyway. But man, if there was something in like Far Cry 3 for reaching a max level, I just want more people to be playing. And if that's the core that it would have to be at, of a multiplayer achievement, then that's, I guess, what I wish for. Terrible as that sounds, but I'm sure there are play dates going on that I'm just missing. I live in a college dorm and I don't have a router, so I have to switch my connection every time I want to go on the internet or Xbox Live. So if I'm on Xbox Live, I can't like check Twitter or Facebook or any of that kind of stuff. You can follow me on Twitter also if you want. Um, yeah, yeah, you can. I follow weird people and I'll retweet them and I'll tweet weird things. But yeah, you can follow me. I'm AH Alabastard. Uh, AH is short for Achievement Hunter. Or stands for Achievement Hunter. I'm thinking of maybe doing videos for that, but main thing was I started using the Alabastard name in. By the way, that's the green thing. It's double jump, which is awesome. I love having that. I'm sorry I haven't really been paying attention to the Flash game much. But I'm about to go into something with the Rooster Teeth Achievement Hunter community, which is a person by the name of Mike Kroon, Mikekroon, who's he's pretty awesome. He's some people from the Achievement Hunter community, I guess, they have a podcast, and he's on it, and he does his own things called Mike Casts, which are 50 viewer limit on or 50 viewer limited on live stream. Can't get his account verified for whatever reason. And so I, signed up for that. I was like, all right, I'll use the Alabastard thing so I could be in the chat, talk to people, get responses, stuff like that.